Well, what is going on, everyone? Welcome back to Kitchen Table TCG. Today we're going to be opening up Modern Horizons 3 Play Booster and a Collector Booster for my friend and yours, Mark. Mark, thank you for allowing us to crack these open and have some fun. We're going to get started with the Play Booster box. The story of Modern Horizons 3 is pretty crazy to me. This is obviously the most hyped up set of the year. Obviously the most excitement and people speculating and just overall committing to the success. This is off the heels of Modern Horizons 2, which was the highest selling set of all time, and then it kind of follows suit a little bit with Lord of the Rings, which was the next most selling set of all time. Starting off with Arna Kinnerland, the Sky Captain. First mythic right off the rip. I don't think there's much. I know there's a couple of uncommons that have some value. We'll just send everything here. But Modern Horizons 3, the story of Modern Horizons 3 for me is I feel like it's kind of getting overshadowed right now. I feel like this set, which is so good, so impactful, so strong, power level so high, is getting kind of overshadowed by Bloomborough. The sales rate on TCG Player for Modern Horizons 3 is like, there's a rare Lelia, the Blade Reforged. The sales rate for Modern Horizons 3 on TCG Player is like 5 boxes a day. That's it. Like 5 boxes a day. I know it's a more expensive set. It's older, but Bloomborough is absolutely killing that. Bloomborough collector boxes, a velocity of about 40 boxes a day, about 8 times as many Bloomborough collector boxes selling as Modern Horizons 3 boxes. Cranial Ram, look at that artwork. Whew! And our first fetch land, the Wooded Foothills. All right, we'll track fetch lands in a separate pile. We'll track Eldrazi's, and in the collector box, we're really looking for serialized Eldrazi's and the concept kind of Praetor artwork. So anyway, it just kind of amazes me how fast we move on as a industry and as a group of people. We just seem to move on so quickly. And that certainly has happened with Modern Horizons 3. That being said, Modern Horizons 3 still making huge impacts in Commander and obviously some impacts in Modern. And I think long term, this set is going to do very, very well. Johnny, I can't pronounce that, Pariah, is a flip card. People hate flip cards because it's hard to at least have a mythic pile too. People hate flip cards because it's hard to keep track of. I get that, but it's kind of a cool mechanic. I don't know, with sleeves too. I don't know, it's kind of a cool mechanic. So yeah, Mark wanted to crack these open and see how they felt across from each other. I think that we're going to find that the collector box is the way to go. It's a little bit more expensive, but I think the EV is significantly higher. And then you have that shot at getting the serialized, which is a rare shot. It's very hard to get a serialized card. Wheel of Potential and a Jet Medallion. Okay, beautiful medallions. Medallions have come down a lot in value. Those are cards that I think could slowly drift a little bit back up over time, depending on how much supply of Modern Horizons 3 they continue to release. A Forest, where's that go? I guess here. And a Seta Mythic Aetherflux Genius. Okay, so you got the Commander slot in here. Monumental Henge. This land cycle isn't doing a whole lot. You've got the Commander stuff in these play boosters. That is something that they kind of changed with Bloomborough, which is an interesting other dynamic with the collector boxes of Bloomborough. As we kind of go back to comparing these two. Man, that artwork is so cool. Sometimes the artwork on the smaller cards, the not borderless artwork, just gets completely overlooked because it's tiny. Flare of Malice, there we go. But yeah, anyway, collector boxes I think is going to be the play here. That being said, you can still pull a lot of fetch lands. But here's the difference. The foil multiplier for this set, I was just looking at it. The foil multiplier actually seems decently significant, especially on like the concept cards. And that's a rare thing for modern Magic. Usually the foil multiplier is basically non-existent. And I'm guessing that like for something like an Argent Dais, the foil multiplier isn't there. Ooh, birthing ritual. And see, like this artwork is so cool. I don't know. That's our third mythic, and we are a third of the way through the box. Okay. But the foil multiplier on the higher end cards in the set is more significant than I thought it would be. I don't know if that's because the cost, Tamio, flip card. I don't know if that's because the cost of the collector boxes is so much higher than the play boxes. Or if it's just that people didn't mass open the collector boxes as much. But it seems like the foil multiplier is a little bit there more than I would have guessed that it would be based on what we've seen previously in Magic the Gathering in kind of this new flashy variant era where you can get all the foils in the collector boxes all the time. Unfathomable Truths. We're only at one fetch land. Flare of Denial, that's a good card. We're only at one fetch land. We're halfway through the box. That's not good, Mark. That is not good. We need a significant amount of fetch lands here. Void Pouncer and an Archway of Innovation, and then the Pearl Medallion. I absolutely love this set of frame break cards. The Pearl Medallion, congrats, that's a great card. I don't know what those are going for, but I do know that when my people in my store open up MH3 and they pull those frame break cards, their initial impression is never to like sell the card. Their initial impression is always to put it in a commander deck and keep it, which is a good sign to me of the set, of like when people pull those kind of reprints and they're like, no, I don't want to just sell it, they want to keep it. That's a good win. Sapphire Medallion in foil, and then a Polluted Delta. There we go. Second fetch land of the box. We need, I think 3 to 5 fetch lands would be acceptable. A really good box, I think, would be the 5 to 6. Anything 3 or below, I think, is a little bit light on the fetch lands. Genku, although subtlety, there we go. That's a weird slot there. Subtlety in the special guest slot. All right, another mythic. This set, obviously going to be the most powerful set of the year. Nobody's, denying that. Because of, the push power level, straight to modern. Oh, wow, that's a really good card. Another flip Planeswalker there. This set, obviously going to be the most powerful set of the year. That doesn't necessarily mean it will be the highest selling set of the year. Although I still have a lot of confidence in it doing that. It could get overshadowed, and I don't know. It seems like it is a little bit getting overshadowed on the market right now. But I think that's just a flub. I think we move on from Bloomburrow in a couple weeks, and things kind of even out, and then eventually Modern Horizons 3 comes back with a pretty big vengeance as people, kind of continue to need cards to play, and the game kind of grows organically in that way. Higher Gas, Erupting Nullkite, Eldrazi Dragons, in a set that has 6-7 Eldrazi. Oh, this is a crazy pack. Branching Evolution, and another mythic, the Omo, Queen of Vesuva. I even see it in the commander decks, though. Like, in store, Modern Horizons 3 commander decks were super popular, and then Bloomburrow came out, and it just, man, it stole a ton of the attention away from Modern Horizons 3. Eventually, that attention will go back. Eventually, the new flavor of the week goes away, eventually, and it will rise up to the sets that have the most playable cards that people want. That could take a year. That could take a couple weeks. That could be, Duskmourn comes out and all of a sudden, we see a flop set if Duskmourn doesn't do well, and then people say, okay, I'm going to put my money back into something else, Modern Horizons 3. Like, that kind of stuff could change very rapidly. Party Thrasher. But I particularly enjoy revisiting it because I did not get to open that much Modern Horizons 3 because I just was busy at the time when it came out. And that's the other thing. This came out in the summer. People had, not Christmas. We did a Christmas in July. That's why I was confused. We had, summer. You had, oh my gosh, that's a 4 rare pack. Look at that. Urza's Incubator, Pearl Ear, Primal Prayers, and the Flare of Duplication. Absolutely crazy. People are on vacation in summer when this thing came out too, so maybe you missed it. I don't know. But that being said, super powerful, really good, and we need to pull another fetch land, dude. This is this is bad. White Orchid Phantom. This is not the great play booster box opening. This is not giving any credence to why you should open play boosters, that's for sure. Because 2 fetch lands and no Eldrazi, no Oscillate Pride. I mean, this is, where's the, I don't like lying to people and trying to make them feel better about box openings. I love this set, and I think the artwork's great. I think the power level is really great. But you got to get those fetch lands. Maybe we'll get them in the collector box. Warren Soul Trader and a Priest of Titanium. Man, I love elves. That's in my elf popper deck. All right, let's go, Mark. Come on. Don't give up. It only takes a couple packs in a row. It just takes a couple packs in a row. Landscape. Oh, the Psychic Frog. That's a good card. Nesting Grounds. Okay, here we go. 5 packs left. Maybe 6. You got 6 packs left. Here we go. 6 packs. I'm calling 2 more fetch lands in 6 packs. Let's do it. Swamp. Wing It. That's what we're doing right now. Aether Revolt. Estrid's Invocation. Okay. I'm calling 2 more fetch lands in these 5 packs. I'm sticking to it. Sticking to my guns. The art card. Oh, Power Balance coming up. That's a good card. Power Balance. Deep Analysis. Okay. Okay. All right. I'm calling it 2 fetch lands in 4 packs here, baby. Let's go, Mark. 2 fetch lands in 4 packs. Can we do it? Conduit Goblin. Ashling, the Flame Dancer. Woof. We got 1. We got the Windswept Heath. All right. We just need 1 fetch land in 3 packs here to kind of save this opening. A foil one would be, oh, that'd be mwah, the chef's kiss. Uh-oh, we got a foily, or we got a retro frame. Oh, it's the Bloodstained Mire. There we go. The Chant. The Bloodstained Mire gives us our 4th fetch land, which really saves the box here. Really saves it here in the final countdown. 2 packs left. Can we go 5? Can we go 5 fetches? Mountain. Corrupted Shapeshifter. Devourer of Destiny. The Reclamation. So the other thing that's really interesting about these packs is you get so many different, numbers of rares. It's not very consistent, which is super crazy when you're playing limited or draft. And we have not drafted this enough at the store. Oh, do we get another? No, Shifting Sands, Shifting Woodland, in the Coliseum. We have not drafted this enough at the store, but man, when we did, all those different polls really confused the draft and stuff. All right, in our play booster, we got 4 fetch lands. Only 1 was retro frame. And then mythics, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 mythics. One of them being a special guest slot. So, Mark, let's get this collector box going, and let's see if we can do a little bit better on the collector box. It seemed like a slightly lower on the scale. No Eldrazi. But you still have your collector box to go. And that's where the big hits can come from anyway. So let's go collector box MH3. Mark, I hope you're holding on to your seat, buddy. Hope you're ready. Hope you're excited for the big one. Now, again, the thing that surprised me when I was looking into this is the volume of sales of boxes. Again, I think that the market has just started looking at other stuff. And I personally think we're going to end up going back towards this once we move on from Bloomburrow and other things. Nightshade Dryad, Tameo, the Story Circle, Cursed Wombat, Consuming Corruption. Okay, here we go. We got our Swamp, the Knoll Elemental Blast. I love that frame. Brain Surge, Sowing Micro Spawn, Dissa the Restless. There we go. Imscure Iron Eater, and we got our first Eldrazi finally, the Emrakul World Anew, and then my favorite art, the Jet Medallion. Man, these packs are fun to open. Okay, Emrakul, the World Anew, Eldrazi in the Praetor art is pretty good, the concept art, and then the Jet Medallion. Eldrazi's are cool, but holy moly, who doesn't want to add that card to their commander deck? I mean, it's just absolutely a beautiful, I guess a terrifyingly beautiful card that every time I pull it, I'm like, I need one of those for every deck that runs black in my entire commander arsenal, because holy moly, that's a beautiful card. By far my favorite artwork in the set. Brain Search, Unholy Heat, the Archway of Innovation, Sunken Palace, Detective's Phoenix, Kudo among the bears. And oh, now we get a Fury. There we go. Special guest slot. The Fury in foil. Now these come in textured as well. That one is not textured, but they do come in textured. All right, we're doing pretty good. You got Fury, you got Emrakul. This has been a good start. A good start. I like to see some fetch lands now. Keep those Eldrazi coming. If you get 1 or 2 Eldrazi per box, you're doing really, really good. Those are actually pretty difficult to pull. Unholy Heat. There we go. Fetch land. The Flooded Strand. Sage Amaze. A Sowing Microspawn. Oh, I love the frame breaks. Love them. And a Flare of Denial. There we go. Again, those are great cards. The frame breaks are really good. And we got the Doggo. The Fila Exuberant Shepherd Doggo. All right, so you got a fetch land, you got an Eldrazi, you got a Fury, you're got the trifecta of things you need to get. Now we just need the numbers. Now we just need to keep pulling them. The Lieutenant, Consuming Corruption. There's a Ral and foil. This card came out super, super strong. I think the market's cooled down a little bit on it, but still a very, very great card. A couple flares and a foil flare of Fortitude. The retro frame thing they're doing on these packs too, I think is really cool. I'm a big fan of the retro frame. Between the retro frame and the frame break, I think I choose the frame break. I know that might be a hot take, but the frame break art on the set is just so good. Ripples of Undeath, Bloodbraid Challenger, Keurig, Son of Yawgmoth. Love that art on Keurig. That's a rare. Bloodstained Mire, there we go. Second fetch of the box, and a Power Balance. This card was pretty hyped up in the store, and I'm not sure it's seen the play that people thought it was going to, but people were pretty excited about Power Balance for a while. All right, about halfway through the box, 2 fetch lands, 1 Eldrazi. We're not quite halfway either. I think we got a little more than half the packs left. Dragon's Rage Chandler, Genku, Koran the Undertaker. All right, another Mythic. The Doggo again. Shadow of the Second Sun. And a Party Thrasher. Yeah, see the frame break. I don't know. Those cards, sometimes I look at those, I'm like, why do they even do that? Like, why don't they just make every card full art? Like, why do we still need the border? The border seems so old school to me. You got all these other games. They've just gotten rid of the border. I know that's kind of a weird take, but... Slinging Lieutenant and a Polluted Delta. There we go. Fetch land number 3. Eldrazi Confluence. Disruptor Flute. Flare of Fortitude. There we go. And an Esper Sentinel. Wow. In the back slot there. I always forget you can pull these MH2 cards. That's a huge hit. I got to fix my pile real quick. That's a big, big hit. The Esper Sentinel. Great card. All right. I think we're... yeah, that was halfway. That was the 7th pack. So you got 5 packs left. You got 3 fetch lands. You're on track for a 6 fetch land box, close to a 6 fetch land box. If we can break the narrative of that, that would be pretty good. Evolution Witness, Consuming Corruption. Oh, there we go. We're on our way. Windswept Heath. Fetch land number 4, the Colossus, the Nantuko, Ashling, and a Higher Gas Erupting Nullkite. There we go. Eldrazi Dragon in the full Monty there. That's pretty hard to get too. I'll tell you what, all those Eldrazi's are difficult to pull. Now that's not a Titan, right? Like that's not like the best Eldrazi's, but still, I'm not sure I've even seen this card, and I've opened quite a bit. I haven't opened it myself, but I've seen quite a bit open. Here we go. Let's see what we get. Let's get another fetch land. Let's get to 5 here. Get to 5 fetches. Hard Evidence. Shifting Woodland. Giotto Moag Ancient. All right, that's a Mythic. Oh, there we go. Our 5th fetch land. And then another Fury. And then a Ral. Is this the texture? Is this the textured foil? It is. The textured foil Ral. Wow. What a pack. What a pack. Fury, Windswept Heath, and a textured foil Ral. You can tell they're textured foil by the front foiling is different, the pattern, and then the back you see that textured. That is a great pull. Congratulations, Mark. That is that's what you want to see. Something like that really sets it apart. 3 packs left. Let's get one more fetch. I'm shooting for one more fetch, one more Eldrazi. I'm going to be greedy on this opening. I want Mark to really come up here. I want to be greedy. I want another fetch, and I want another another Eldrazi. Snow Covered Waste, Abiding Grace, Pearl Medallion, Aggressive Biomancy, Orum's Chant. I always thought that artwork was super cool. And a Windswept Heath. There we go. There's our 6th fetch land. 3 of them are Windswept Heaths. We still got 2 packs to go. 2 packs to go, Mark. You're doing pretty good. All we need is another Eldrazi for you, and this will be what I will call a very good collector box opening. Meltdown, Wheel of Potential, the Barrogoyf, Gengar, and we got another fetch land. Let's go! Let's go! Mark, let's go! Kudo Among the Bears, last pack. Oh, I want one more Eldrazi. Come on, baby. Do it for me. Do it for me. Come on, pack. Let's go. Give me one more in the final countdown. I guess we got a fetch land last pack. That's pretty good. Lila, Hourglass of the Lost, Spy Master's Vault, Esper Sentinel again. Are you kidding me? And an Icemere Iron Eater. But holy moly, another Esper Sentinel. Mark, that was a fantastic box. We have 2 Esper Sentinels up here. We have 7 fetch lands. We've got the Rawl that is textured foil. We got a Fury. We have the Emrakul Praetor concept art. We have another Fury. I mean, that is another Rawl. That is an impressive box. So 7 fetch lands. Number of mythics on the collector box: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So about the same number of mythics in collector as play, but significantly more fetch lands. And then obviously you had the different variants and the Esper Sentinels and stuff. Again, I think collector boxes are the way to go personally. I know that's kind of you're spending more money kind of thing, but that's my personal opinion. Mark, thank you so much for allowing me to open up your box. And I hope you have yourself a fantastic day. Everybody else, I hope you have a great day too. But remember to be kind to the people around you, and let me know what you think in the comment section. Is Bloomborough overtaking MH3? That's kind of the thought I had while doing this and looking at the volume, velocity of sales, collector boxes, 30 and 40 for, 40 for collector boxes, 30 for play boxes per day compared to MH3. It's just 5 of each. You know, selling kind of slowly. So have a great day, and remember to be kind to the people around you. We'll see you again next video.